favorite radio station.
This is Afro Vibes Radio Houston.
Hey everybody, this is Tequila, and we are still at the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals Convention, and we have 3 of the members here today at one of the luncheons. How are you doing this afternoon?
Doing great.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm AMT-2 Rusher with the United States Coast Guard.
All right, I'm Lieutenant Mark White, also with the United States Coast Guard.
And I'm AMT-3 Powell, also with the United States Coast Guard.
So what actually brought you out to the convention this afternoon?
We're here to represent the Coast Guard and introduce the youth to other opportunities and paths for their career in aviation. I'm an aviation maintenance technician, so we're here with pilots as well as technicians to guide them and show them that there are other avenues in which they can follow.
And how does it feel to be a part of an organization that highlights specifically the black community that are a part of the aerospace program?
Okay, very important. Like my counterpart says, we are representing the Coast Guard, very big in diversity and inclusion, and what better way to grow and to tap into those resources than OBAP. They bring a multitude of experience. They tap into various schools, so they come here, and we could tell our story as well, because we're a product of that success, especially me. I was influenced by, a member of OBAP who showed me the way, gave me the guidance, the mentorship, and now I'm just, paying that forward, giving back where I can.
And what actually made you want to join the Coast Guard and be a part of the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals?
Well, I'm from Miami, and I always loved being around the water, and I always was interested in saving people's lives, and that's kind of the business that we're in. Is primarily we are into search and rescue, and we also do a lot of other things like drug interdiction, logistics, and we help the environment, and there's endless careers that you can have in the Coast Guard, and it just seemed like a good fit for me at the time.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much, and just thank you for what you do for the community and just being such a great representation of Black excellence. You guys are still tuned in with Tequila Lewis at Afro Vibes Radio Houston. Hey everybody, this is Tequila with Afro Vibes Radio, and we have another member of OBAP. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
And please introduce yourself and tell us about the organization that you're a part of.
All right, my name is Lieutenant Angel Hughes. I'm a pilot in the United States Coast Guard, and we are one of the sponsors here at OBAP.
So how has your experience been, not only as a woman, but a Black woman as part of the Coast Guard and the aerospace professionals?
Just being a Black woman in the Coast Guard and a part of the aerospace industry, we're a minority already, but coming to OBAP, that's the wonderful thing about it, because we're no longer a minority here. We're amongst other the Black women that are also in the aviation or aerospace industry. And it's a place for us to get together, fellowship, network, and it's an overall just a support system.
Absolutely. And what actually introduced you to the aerospace industry?
Actually, school. I was 11 years old in the 6th grade class. Teacher introduced astronomy to my class. So I immediately fell in love with everything having to do with air and space and technology.
And why do you feel like this industry is so important for Black people to consider and look into?
Because this industry is amazing. Your pay potential is great, because I know a lot of people are like, well, how much does it pay? They look at prices, but it is a very lucrative industry, so you don't have to worry about paying your bills or student loans, because it'll take care of that. And also, it forces you to think. Yeah, you're on the brink of discovering new technologies and different inventions, so you're challenged.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for what you do for this nation as well. You guys are still tuned in with Afro Vibes Radio with your girl, Tequila. Hey, everybody. This is Tequila with Afro Vibes Radio, and we are downtown at the Marriott Marquis for the OBAP, Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals Convention, and we have Roland McKay from New York, and he's also a pilot. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good. How are you?
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about the airlines that you work with specifically.
Work with the ExpressJet. I work with ExpressJet, which is they're Houston based, and we have some bases in Newark, Chicago, and Cleveland, and they've been around for a pretty long time. And I'm just here, just enjoying the flying, networking, and having a good time.
And so, what actually brought you out to the convention? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm just enjoying the people that are talking, just getting inspired by the people that are up there, the people that have came before me, that the pilots, minorities, just black excellence in itself, pretty much.
And how does it feel to be a part of an organization of black aerospace professionals that you can, collaborate amongst, learn from? It's just a black community of, really striving to be the best.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great feeling. I'm happy to be a part of it. It's a lot of good education. It's a lot of good mentors out here, and I'm just looking to learn and grow from everybody. So that's why I came here, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time. You guys are still tuned in with Afro Vibes Radio with your girl, Tequila. Tequila Lewis at Afro Vibes Radio, and we're still at the OBAP convention, and we have one of the panelists who spoke today. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Annie B. Andrews, and I'm here from the Federal Aviation Administration.
And tell us a little bit about the FFA.
The FAA certainly have great partnership with all our airlines and everyone here, and it's great to partner with OBAP and all of the things that they want to do, because we're here about diversity and inclusion and making sure that we have the right people at the right time in the right place.
What were some of the topics that you discussed while you were on stage this afternoon?
Just how we can connect as partnership and making sure that all of us is looking for the most brightest and best talent that we can have.
And what actually brought you out to the OBAP convention?
Well, I was so happy to be invited and to come out and talk about the great things that we're doing at the FAA and how we're making sure that we keep, because our main thing is to keep the national airspace safe.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. You did a wonderful job, and you look amazing as well. You're still with Tequila Lewis at Afro Vibes Radio. Hey, everybody. You're still tuned in with Afro Vibes Radio Houston, Tequila Lewis at the OBAP convention, and we have another one of the panelists. Please introduce yourself.
Toni Denis.
And what organization are you actually representing this afternoon?
I currently work at Western Michigan University as Director of Graduate Student Recruitment and Retention. I've been a long-time OBAP member and participated in many of the activities, and OBAP has been engaged with our university since 1999.
Amazing. And what actually brought you out to the OBAP convention, and why do you feel like it's so significant for the black community, especially in the aerospace industry?
Well, the work that OBAP does in terms of mentoring youth, in terms of mentoring those who are trying to get to help propel their professional career in aerospace, OBAP has just done a phenomenal job, and that's what drives me, the mentoring and the professional development, and a place that we can all come together and address some of the issues that out there that we need to be talking about and doing something about. And OBAP is playing a significant role in that way.
Absolutely. And what are some of the things that you actually spoke about on the panel this afternoon?
Well, we talked about diversity and inclusion. What does that really mean? How do you address the talent gap? And we know that our youth are talented. We know that. The thing is, they need the mentoring. They need access. They need the resources. So we play a role in trying to help facilitate that entire process to get them where they need to be professionally.
Absolutely. We did such an amazing job, and you look wonderful as well. Really quickly, where can our listeners find out more information on your organization?
It's obap.org. And we have, you can go to our website. We have summer camps. We have nearly 30 camps all around the United States, as well as the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico.
Well, thank you so much, sir. You guys are still tuned in with Tequila Lewis at Afro Vibes Radio. Hey, everybody, this is Tequila Lewis with Afro Vibes Radio, and we're still at the OBAP convention. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lou Freeman. I'm a former captain with Southwest Airlines. I retired after almost 37 years flying with Southwest Airlines. I was their first African-American pilot, and I was actually the first African-American chief pilot with any major airlines.
Wow, it is such a best.
Of OBAP since the very early 80s.
Amazing. And so why do you feel like OBAP is such a significant organization to be a part of?
Because it connects black pilots so that we could network, and we all have one goal here, though we wear many uniforms. Our singular goal is to put you in the uniform that you want to wear.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about being a part of OBAP and what all you've had the chance to contribute to as well.
Well, I've contributed helping these young pilots that come in the door with very little time end up being in the uniform of a major airline.
Amazing. And last question, where can more people find out more information on you, because you're definitely a pillar of the community?
All they have to do is Google my name, Lou Freeman.
Thank you so much, Mr. Freeman, and just congratulations, and thank you for all that you've done in the aerospace industry. We do appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are still tuned in with Tequila Lewis at Afro Vibes Radio Houston. This is Tequila Lewis with Afro Vibes Radio, and we have another OBAP member. How are you doing this afternoon?
I am doing well. I'm glad to be here.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm James Gordon, captain with UPS doing training, and I'm also past chairman of the organization of Black Aerospace Professionals.
And so what actually brought you out to the convention this week?
I come every year for 20 years because it's about giving back and helping the next generation experience the opportunities I've had the chance to experience.
And how has it been just being a black man, a part of the aerospace industry, which I know you guys may be about 2% of the industry altogether?
It's been awesome. We're probably even a little less than 2%, closer to 1%. This convention allows us to come together, talk about the issues, the challenges we face, and as an instructor and with a couple other instructors, we talk about instructor style, technique, and we look at the younger generation and say, okay, as you transition, these are the tools and skills you need to develop to be successful in your career. So there's a lot of mentoring take place.
And what do you hope that many can learn from the OBAC organization as well, and what are some things that you're going to take with you from the convention?
Well, I hope everyone learns that it's important to prepare the youth for the next opportunities and to see how the aerospace landscape and opportunities are changing and find a place for them, whether it's flying, whether it's medical, doctor, maintenance. There are lots of careers. What I want to take back, and I come here, it kind of rejuvenates me, so when I go back and mentor at the local level, is to share with the students what I've seen, experienced, to show them pictures of 50 black pilots standing there. It speaks to them. It says, there is a place for me in this picture. And that helps us recruit the next men and women that are going to go on to move this organization and help move this industry.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for just being a game changer in this industry. People need to be able to know about this and to see so many positive public figures such as yourself. So thank you so much, sir. You guys are still tuned in with Afro Vibes Radio Houston with your girl, Tequila.